I'm really pleased to have with me Argenis Contreras, who he and his father have a wonderful operation in South America. And they are the developers and the proponents of our fresh Margarita crab line, which is taking beautiful product through being handled by families who have been working in their facility for decades, and through pioneering technology. This is beautiful product that we're very excited to be offering.
Thank you for having us. As you mentioned, yes, we are the importers and distributors of Margarita brand. We have been gladly doing this for almost 3 decades now. My father, born and raised in South America, we have been developing a fresh crab, blue crab, the true blue crab line.
So this is exactly the same species that if someone went out in Chesapeake Bay,
Same thing.
it's the same species, but these are coming out of real pristine waters off the rainforest within Columbia.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it is the same species, the Calanecta sapidus. It is a true blue crab, as some people may know it, and it is top of the line. I mean, you're looking at a fresh, hand-picked product by generations of families and thousands of people that are employed in South America to make this happen.
So before it's handpicked by folks who have been working in these state-of-the-art facilities for generations, how are the crab collected? What's the process?
So it's very simple. The crabs are caught really by traps live. They're cooked live to preserve the quality of the product. And within a short period of less than 36 hours, you are trying the product in your table.
Wonderful. Okay, so you have a few products with us. In our country, we heard jumbo, crab, super. Share with us about the sizings and maybe show some of the products.
Absolutely.
Our
So
guests.
the crab, all that you're gonna see comes from the same animal, and there are different denominations, but they are different ways to promote more of the same product. The top of the line item that everybody loves is the jumbo lump. As you can see, it's full pieces of the swimming legs of the crab. Now the beautiful part about our Margarita jumbo lump, you're gonna see that it's a creamy looking product all throughout the cup. And please notice, you're gonna see some yellow spotting. That's marbling, that's fat. That's what gives the flavor.
So don't eat around the yellow. It's going to eat really
Put it
great.
right on, don't leave it outside because that gives you the flavor. Then once you see the jumbo, you're gonna see a super lump. Super lump is a byproduct of the jumbo lump. It's really broken pieces. So you're gonna see that it is all throughout the cup, very generously, you're gonna see that all is broken pieces of jumbo. When you break it apart, you're gonna find the same complexity all throughout the cup. This is a beautiful product for those who like the ability to use a jumbo lump and to keep the visual aspect of the product on a finished presentation.
Now you also have a super claw. Can you share a
Absolutely.
little bit about the super claw?
Super claw and comes from obviously from the arms of the crab. This is a very delicate product because you're gonna find something like this that it's full pieces of the meris. Meris is part of the arm of the crab. All throughout the cup, again, you're gonna see a product like this. In my opinion, this is the most flavorful part of the crab. That's why I always recommend to include it as part of the finished presentation.
So it's almost like a chicken. You got white meat, you got dark
Absolutely.
meat. When does a customer utilize the jumbo, the super, and the super claw? When should they lean one way or the other?
It obviously depends on the presentation that you're putting on the plate. Well, I would say that if you want a visually appealing product or finished plate, you want to use a jumbo lump for sauteing, for something very, very simply so that you can actually enjoy the flavor of the product itself. By the way, this is a product that you can eat right out of the cup. It's ready to go. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to use a super lump, that would be more for a crab cake or even a soup. I mean, it would go very well with that presentation. Now, super claw, again, one of my favorites because The flavor is everything when you eat, and going through the experiences, you have to go through the super claw.
Real quick, so the downside historically was here's this beautiful, great tasting product, but by the time it get to the marketplace, it didn't hold up because crab didn't have a shelf life. So what a lot of the industry did is they went to this heat pasteurization, which was pasteurized crab, which is you're hitting it with heat, you're hitting it with cold in order to retard the bacteria, but that adversely affects the flavor. It kind of vanillizes, it makes it less flavorful.
Yeah.
But you and your dad came out with a pioneering process so as to give a 21-day shelf life on product from the time in which the crab is picked to the time in which it could be eaten. Can you share a little bit about the pioneering process, but keep it simple for us so that we can follow and
Absolutely.
understand?
So roughly 5 years ago, we started using a process that is called high pressure processing. It eliminates pathogen bacteria that enables a product's shelf life to be extended to 3 weeks, 21 days, conservatively. The product kept obviously in a very well state of cold chain, you're gonna be able to enjoy this crab now for a long time. You compare a fresh to pasteurized, fresh is fresh, you know, and when a chef, one of the only objections that we would see that they wanted to solve was, I'd like to keep this a little bit longer. Now we came up with a solution that with our great partners.
The way you retarded the pathogen growth that is incumbent in all meats is not through heat, not through nuking it, but actually from pressure. The amount of pressure in which the product is subjected to would be equivalent. What would be a way for us to think about it?
For us, not scientists, to understand this, imagine you're putting a pressure of 5 elephants on one of these cups.
The exterior container, when it's ran through this process, it's the equivalent of 5 elephants,
which is a lot of
pressure, which sounds like a lot to me. And what that does is that retards the growth. So we have that high pressure, okay, on the jumbo, the super lump, and the super claw.
Absolutely.
What's the other treat that you have with you?
We kept this one for last because it's one that you want to have. This is called cocktail claw, and some folks may refer to it as cocktail finger. This is the actual, for lack of a better term, the finger of the crab. This comes with the bone attached in. Very simple application. You know, I mean, you can have this as a beautiful appetizer. There's not much work to do with this.
Okay, you eat it raw, or some folks may want to do a batter on it, but you're showing us 4 great options. We're excited for our customers to try it. Thank you very much, and send our regards to your father.
I will. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.